Hold on a minute. I just gotta get something on a packing list real quick. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and obey the community guidelines. When I first came on, there's something going on with YouTube too. When I first came on, it's like go live with other people. It was saying all sorts of stuff. In regards to the energies. Briefly, I don't think I'm going to do weekend energy because it's pretty clear on all the cuckoo-ness that's going down. Cuckoo, what's that? The bird flew over the cuckoo's nest. I want to say it was a movie, right? It wasn't like literally about someone cuckoo. I think so, right? I'm not positive. I'm the only one here. I'm out at 6. Oh, that just wrapped up. I gotta put something on a packing list. But does anybody know that movie? Okay. Is it about someone cuckoo? There's some cuckoo shit going on. Some cuckoo shit going on. I'll be right back. Okay. So, energy's got you cuckoo. Alright. So, energy's the guidelines. It's up with the guidelines again. The central guidelines. Hey. So, I don't think I'm gonna do weekend energy. The one that flew over the cuckoo's nest. It's pretty karmic right now. What I'm getting though is somebody is definitely realizing something, seeing something. So I don't know if it has to do with everything that was going down, all the karmic situations. When it was on the board the other day, I was like, what the fuck? But you gotta love Mercury, right? Just certain shit can't be avoided. You know, a lot of people like to just sweep shit under the rug constantly, and, you know, not nipping shit in the butt, or they think they nip shit in the butt, and nobody's really nipping anything in the butt. All they're doing is avoiding it. So I think somebody's like seeing something like, oh shit, like he or she was right, or I think multiple people were telling people like, hey, like, and they just didn't listen. So it's like an eye opener, because I'm kind of getting like the tower moment, you know what I mean? So I think it's like somebody could possibly be following their gut, their intuition, because when I just said tower, I saw the high priestess. Or it could be something in regards to secrets. Also just got the hermit too, but that could be just kind of telling me like someone's about to follow their soul. Like, I'm not really sure. So again, I don't think there's, I mean, I don't want to read what I saw the other day. I'm like, no way. It's very karmic. It was just frickin' frack not cleaning up their shit, and I can't be bothered with reading that. And we got the eclipse. And we have, I think, the next 24 hours, some pretty heavy solar freaking flares that are like reaching Earth solar flares, so some pretty big ones. So the energy is probably gonna be a little cuckoo. But I think the good thing about the situation is that somebody's seeing something, they're realizing something, it's like something's clicking. So I wouldn't say a lesson learned, but a lesson being learned, a karmic lesson. And we know those can take some time, you know. What's that song? Something appreciate. Do, 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 do. It's a guy. Yeah, I know they've been going crazy, but they're gonna be real heavy in the next 24 hours. So lesson being learned, let's just say, you know, somebody picking up on something, seeing something for the first time, or seeing something clearly that they didn't want to see before. All I know is that there's a lot of drama, so just stay out of people's way. You know what I mean? Like, do your best not to engage in that bullshit, and hopefully everything will be kosher. I do see the energy with Mercury being here, wanting to like reach out and talk to you about stuff, but that's on you. Oh, thanks, honey. Well, you know what I picked up too? I put the video out there, and it was a little humiliating but humbling. Like, I know some people are like, why'd you put it out there if you're just gonna redo it? Because it's real life. And when I put things out there like that, it also makes me realize things. Like for me, it made me realize, like, I'm not like the brainiac type. Like, I can't just like read like that from cue cards. Like, it's gotta come from my soul, you know? So I'll do like another quick one and kind of wrap it up that way before I start. So when I put stuff up there like that, it actually helps me, believe it or not, you know? So I'm pretty excited about it, but a little intimidated at the same time. Like, I got chosen to do that. I'm not gonna be able to pull that off. So, there's that, you know? So, but again, thank you. So, in regards to, you know, the karmic energy floating around, just, you know, be careful, you know, who you're engaging with, who you're not. Like, he or she is still pretty upset, bent out of shape, running their mouth. Has to do with like family members knowing certain stuff or not knowing stuff. Like, I don't know if it has anything to do with like they're like shit talking your name. Like, somehow my spirituals have to be part of it. Like, you're probably not involved in it, but like you were the cue. You know what I mean? Like, you caused it. You didn't cause the breakup. That's on them, you know. But when it's karmic, you know, two people like to argue and like to blame somebody else when it really has nothing to do with you. So we all been there and done that, you know. I don't know if I've ever done that. I'm like, we all been there and done that, but I'm like, I don't know if I ever did that. I don't really think I ever put the blame on anybody else. Obviously, it's not part of my karmic ride, you know what I mean? But the ride that's been going down, that's definitely on the list of learning things. But I can't stand when that stuff comes on my board. And I remember seeing the video that I did with you guys, and I was like, that can be anybody in my life. And I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, but like, it can be any ex, it can be a family member, it could be an old friend, it could be an old love, like, it's Mercury, you know? And it's like, So I don't see the energy calming. I see somebody learning a lesson, and I see like a masculine, it could be a feminine, but I see like more of the masculine, like it's like an eye opening, it's like an epiphany. Like, I see it, like they can't believe it, like they just didn't see it before, and now they see it. But like, I could have sworn we read this last summer, And it's like, the fuck? The fuck? That long for you to like really let it click? So I don't know if the family helped influence. I don't know the whole situation. I just know there's still a lot of drama in regards to that scenario. So even if that energy comes your way and apologizes or whatever the case may be, they still have that shit ass aura from the other fucking person. Because that other person is not happy that somebody is like calling it kibbutz. But it's like over, but not over, if that makes sense. It's like the world being reversed, the tower being reversed, shit still kind of being, I wanted to say avoided, but I just heard resolved. But you still don't want that energy like around you because they still have that energy, if that makes sense. Hello.
Hey, can you try calling over at the main lab and seeing if they have an order for this patient? Should be from Bedford Commons, but she tried calling, but their office is closed.
Okay. All right.
Bedford? Bedford? Yeah. Do you know her first name? Last name is...
Hi, Kristen. It's Courtney. How are you? Good. I have a patient here. Is there any way you can look up the MRN and see if you have any orders for them? 889000. I don't have anything on my end. Yeah. No worries. I appreciate you looking. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Yeah, I've been in my own little world, like prepping and doing stuff, you know. So, I know it's like when the tower comes in, certain stuff comes in. Like with my family and friends, you know. Oh my god. Do my best to just kind of stay out of it, you know. So
down there.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hi.
You all set?
I am. I'm good to go.
Okay.
I do have a cold pack in there.
Okay.
Got this one tooth. Everything I eat gets stuck in it every single time. We got a newbie, so we gotta make sure everything gets out. Yeah, I just kind of like been doing my own thing, like taking little walks here and there. I've missed my nail appointment, my hair appointment. Although I'm gonna see Bruce tonight. Got a hair appointment on Saturday, I think. I've just been going. So, I don't know, just mind your business, you know, and if it's a friend and they need your help or talk or family, you know what I mean, that's different. Even if there's like an eye-opening on the other end of situations, it's still karmic, and their aura is still like heavily engaged in the other one, you know what I mean? So I would just give that some time to just, I just feel like you're probably like I heard it through the grapevine type energy, you know what I mean? So it's not like you're going looking for it, it's just like hearing it. It's like you could kind of care less anyway. What is going on here? A lot of downloads too, a lot of that energy coming in too, you know? So just do your thing, worry about you, take care of you.
That was weird. I just didn't want to force it.
Yeah.
I like you, I do. Is that the song I was singing earlier? Unexpected. Maybe that's unexpected. Someone says they like you and you're like, what? It's out of nowhere. Because the newness is definitely coming in. I just heard correlation, so I don't know correlation to what. But oh yeah, I've been seeing them on license plate too. I think I was going home yesterday and it was very weird. Because it was like 0240M. It was nothing like fancy. It wasn't saying anything, but I was getting like 4 or like 2 point something million is what came to me. But what I'm also getting, it was like the numbers were going in the opposite direction. So like someone's losing a lot of money in this karmic situation too, and it's doesn't have jack shit to do with the recession. And a lot of people want to be like, oh, the recession. No, if it's karmic, it's karmic. You're losing it, and they're gonna make sure you lose it. So if you keep saying it's the recession, or you keep blaming it on other things instead of taking like accountability, like say someone doesn't believe in energy or doesn't believe in karma, you know what I mean? Like shit's gonna get bad. Bye. Have a good night.
Night. Thank you.
Good night. You're very welcome. Thank you. Have a nice weekend if I don't see you guys. Yeah, see you in the morning. So, someone could just be losing a lot of money. Somebody could be letting go of a business. Somebody's business could be crashing. Somebody could be getting a divorce and losing money that way. Somebody could be you know, expected to pay more than they expected. I mean, someone's car can bust and cost them thousands of dollars and that engine goes. Like, they're gonna keep taking and taking and taking until somebody realizes and picks up on, like, hey, there's, you know, this whole thing with energy, this whole thing is karma, like, it's real. Like, it needs to click because there's too much matrix energy. So if something doesn't click, it's just keep getting slammed over. They're just gonna keep getting slammed over and over and over. The 777 is a nice number symbology to see. It's a nice one. But so I probably won't do weekend energy just because it is what it is. Someone hits you up, they hit you up. You get yourself involved, I think you're smart enough to know where the energies are at right now, you know? So I got a lot of work ahead of me. But I love you guys and I hope you have a good rest of the day. I might come on at some point and try to read like the more of the like refreshing energy, spiritual energy, that type of stuff. But with the transits and the full moon and the solar flares and the karma and Mercury, I can't imagine I know that's kind of is going to be what wants to come out, but this Mercury is very beneficial too, like things you haven't done in a long time, you know what I mean, things coming back and you're like, oh hey, yeah, I remember a couple years ago, whatever it may be, I wanted to get into that, or I thought about that, or I remember when that, you know, that came in and I didn't have time for that, or yada yada yada. That's the stuff you want to pay attention to, you know. So create your own positivity, you know. You'll be all right. Try to get outside, enjoy yourself, spring clean, flowers, wildflowers, take a bath, whatever you can do to kind of make sure it's a little more, it feels like you're like settling a little better, or you know, whatever the case may be, because it is a little unsettling, and it's going to be unsettling for days. You know, we have the solar flares for the next 24, 36 hours, and they're strong, like they're so potent at hitting Earth. So electronics might be screwy, and not to mention, you know, Mercury until the 14th always kind of messes and slows things down with electronics. Communication is kind of haywire, you know, that type of stuff. Ooh, that's perfect. I love when I can do that. And then yeah, we have full moon eclipse too, right? But this full moon is like, it's good for like new things. You know, the new moon usually is like new things, new energy. Like this full moon is gonna be new. So that's, I'm looking forward to that. Caden's birthday's on the 3rd. Came so quick. So, but yeah, I'll spend some time with you guys when I can. Toss some cards. I know it probably feels like it's been a while, you know, but be careful, because even though some situations karmic is smoothing, the karmic scenarios are like smoothing over, or it feels like to be smoothing over, it's not though, really, because they still have like the stink ass aura of the other energy around them, you know what I mean? So that's the hard part. Like, even if somebody wants to talk to you and do this, like, and you're sensitive to energy, they just don't get it. Like, it interrupts your energy. So until that person can like really realize, like have epiphanies when it comes to like how energy works, and it's almost like, man, like it's clicking, like, oh yeah, this person really was no good for me, or you know what I mean, because they thought somebody would never portray them or do this, or they thought they'd never be put in that position. And no way, like I said, like other people definitely gave them heads up, and they're like, no, it's not like that, he's not like that, she's not like that, and like now they're seeing it. But there's still more work to do when that's said and done. You know what I mean? It's like really wiping the slate clean, and it's really about accepting it, acknowledging it, and then, you know, things they can do to declutter their own house, or move, or do a cleanse. You know, realize if there's addictions, get those in check. If there's other stuff just get a lot of things in check. What up, Will? That type of stuff. I'm a nurse. The healthcare system's a mess right now. Yeah, a lot of the systems ups and downs. I went to the pharmacy the other day and all the systems were down. I was like, what the fuck? So, but I was just wrapping it up, Will. Go figure. But I do gotta wrap it up because I'm out of here at 6, and I gotta get some stuff done. Go through some emails. And snack. I'm so hungry today. So hungry. I just had apricots, I had candy. Now I'm gonna have some wasabi, walnuts. Just like craving all sorts of different tastes. So you guys hang in there. Yeah, truth's coming out. And I think, like, not because of necessarily telling the truth in the karmic situation, it's like getting caught up, you know? Well, whatever. As long as it clicks in those people's head that whatever's supposed to click for them, we all come on into planet Earth with a different karma. So I just hope whatever is meant to be learned, it actually clicks, you know, and it's not dismissed. Because that's like repeating a whole nother cycle for 4 years or 8 years and just with somebody else. Fuck that shit. I'll never make that mistake again. I had to learn that one a couple times. That's a tough one to learn. That was definitely one of mine. You know? What? Yeah, well, I was going crazy. I'm not on break. Oh shit, someone's here. I just had a minute, so I was just chatting. But now I gotta go. Oh yeah, they're definitely getting caught up. There's no question. People are definitely getting caught up. It is what it is, guys. I kind of feel like we've all been through ours, right? We learned ours a little earlier. We're still gonna have karma along the way, you know. They're learning theirs. Not one's easier or heavier than the other, You know what I mean? We're still gonna have karma too as we walk our journey. You know, so that's what it is. But I love you guys, and I'll see you when I see you. Okay? Let's take care of yourself with this energy. You're good. Vibe to the right type of music. Nurture yourself. You guys are golden. Love you guys. Bye. Hey, we're vibing. Our frequency's higher. And so you might not feel that way, but it is. Okay? So just take care of you, and you'll be good to go. All right? We'll talk soon.